be. They're Muslim because they were born in a Muslim home, raised that way, and nobody's ever shared the truth with them. They're not Buddhist because they want to be. Most of them don't want to be Buddhist. They're running around trying to find somebody that'll tell them how to become a Christian. And there's nobody there to tell them. Do you think they enjoy sacrificing animals to their dead ancestors? No, they're scared to death. They want somebody to give them some hope and some joy and some peace, and we have it. And we go knocking on doors and people are too busy. They're all at work that day. Nobody's home. Somebody said, Brother Bushy, did you knock on doors in Thailand? Nope. Why walk past 100 people to get to a door? Doors don't get saved, amen? People get saved. We'd walk out of the street, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we could see 1,000 people standing on the street corner. Why knock on doors when everybody's right there? And we'd start talking, 10, 12 people would gather around, we'd give the gospel, 5 of them would get saved. What we have something they don't have, we have the funds. And they have something we don't have, they have hordes of people that are hungry to hear the truth of Jesus Christ. And God says, you have an opportunity for an equality here. Let's balance the scales a little bit. Let's give them some of your money so that you can count, you can be part of some of those people getting saved over there and balance things out. I'm not going to tell you what I give to Faith Promise Missions, but I promise you this, that I had a part of at least 10,000 people getting saved last year. Because I want to be a part. And they're not getting saved like that in Northwest Indiana. But they are in Nigeria. And they are in Ghana, West Africa. And they are in the Philippines. And they are in Thailand. And they are in Burma. There's places all over the world where people are trying to get saved and can't find anybody to tell them. And we have an opportunity to balance the scales. And that's the missions. You see, the faith is saying, God, I'm going to give you some money, and I could buy a pizza with it and get immediate satisfaction, or I can give it to you, trusting that I'll get satisfaction for it in heaven one day. I could buy a new phone or a new car, but I could make the old one go for another 6 months and give that to missions and have it waiting for me when I get to heaven one day. That's the faith. The promise is when you take this card and you say, you know what, I'm going to take this card, I'm going to fill it out, I'm going to put this in the offering plate, I'm going to keep this where I can remember what I said, and I'm going to do that every week or every 2 weeks or every month for the rest of the year because I'm going to give myself a bill to buy into God's kingdom. And the missions is what happens when you do that. You get involved in something that's happening all around the world. It's going to happen whether you're part of it or not, but I sure would like to see you get involved. I sure would like your pastor to pastor a church that's involved in missions because you can make a difference everywhere in the world. We're not going to take these up today, is that right? Not this morning? We're going to do that tonight. Tonight we're going to take these up. If you've not got one yet, please get one of these. Take it home. Let me encourage you to take some time this afternoon, turn off the TV, get by yourself for a few minutes and say, God, what do I have that I could give to you? What do I have right now that I could use to advance missions around the world, to get the gospel to somebody that hasn't heard it? And God, I'm going to make a promise that I'm going to do that this next year, that I'm going to give this above my tithes so that we can get more people saved in this lost world of ours. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and bow your heads. I'm going to ask you to stand. I did not give the gospel very much this morning, but if you're here this morning and you are not 100% sure that you're on your way to heaven when you die, let me encourage you to step out of your seat and come down to the front and find the pastor and say, Pastor, I'd like to be sure that I'm going to heaven one day.